Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing our Tableau dashboard. Okay, Tableau dashboard. So first of all, I am going to open my Tableau. Okay, so just give it some time to load. Okay, and I'll click on our sales analysis that we have been doing. So we are going to create a dashboard. Okay, all the diagrams that we have done since the beginning. Okay, to the very last. Okay, so now this is what we're going to do. So if we want to create our dashboard is just a summary of all the calculations. Okay, an interface that shows all the summary of all diagrams that we've done. Now if you come down here, there's a middle symbol here. You just click on it. That's for a new dashboard. So when I click on it now, you can see I have created a dashboard. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have what we call show dashboard header. By default, dashboard one. Now if you notice, we are on tilde and floating. Now tilde, you can see that the information is small. The space where we can input this information is very small. So I'll click floating and I'll change the size from the range to automatic. Now you can see we have the entire space to ourselves. Now I will rename this, just double click on it. I'll remove this and I will call it the sales analysis dashboard. Okay. Then I'll just make some changes, select the entire word, change the font. So I'll just change the font to Tableau bold and give it the center alignment. Then I apply and okay. All right. So now what we can do again, we can just give a little editing whereby I right click, then format title. The colors, okay, they're okay. Okay, let's just leave it this way. All right, let's leave it this way. Now, the next thing we want to do now is that we have a header. Okay, then we want to have the various diagrams. Now, what I'll do is you can see on my sheet here, I have the various diagrams. So what I'll just do is I'll just drag and drop it here. That's for the first diagram. Then I'm going to cancel this feed, or what I can do is I can just drag this and place it on top, okay? But I'll just make a little adjustment, just a little adjustment here, so it will fit in our header. Yeah, so please just be very careful not to take it overboard because you are going to delete it. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to drag on that diagram. So each diagram I drag, I will be able to place it up here. All right, that's one. Then as well, we can drag the other, just give it a little adjustment. Remember, it's just showing us the summary. All right, so we'll just drag this and place it up here. Okay, if we want to see it in full, just click on the middle, or that's to go to the main sheet and we see the full diagram. All right, but I don't want to see the full diagram, so I go back. So the next one, again, I will just drag the month by quantity. Okay, then I also still drag the status by the quantity as well, which we have here. Then as well, I will drag this. So I'll just adjust this information a little bit. Then I will place it up here. So I think that's the diagrams we have. So I'll just give a little adjustment and some little touching. So I'll just drag, place it up here and adjust it a little bit. Place again as well while I adjust. So I'll have this as well. I'll just adjust it a little bit. Okay, so we can also have what we call a diagram color, whereby I can edit this dashboard, the colors. So to edit the colors, what I will do is very simple. So I will just go to dashboard and format. Dashboard format. So I want to change the color to plain. So it's advisable to pick the colors here because Tableau's colors are too bright. Especially when you pick the more colors and you go any of this, you can see it's very bright. And if I say okay, now look at very, very bright. So I don't suggest we use these more colors. I prefer to use the ones that are just not too bright, but at least it's okay. So I'll just pick something like this. So this will be very, very this will be okay. So now you have seen, now we have been able to adjust the diagrams here. Then just a little small, just a little adjustment. Okay. Then you can see we have a little slicer. So I can just add a little bar between the top and the lower. So I'll just drag a blank. So I'll just pick a blank and drag it here. Then I will work on that blank. So where I'll just go to the blank here, right click. Let's work on the blank. Okay, so for the blank, if I select the blank, I'll go to layout, then I'll change it from null to black. Okay, so I just want to adjust it from like a ruler, straight ruler up here, something little, then I'll just drag up here. So I'll just adjust it a little bit, just a little bit of adjustment. So just a little bit of adjustment to make, just to differentiate it. So just ensure you take your time. So just give a little bit of expansion, just a little bit. Yeah, so we have this here. Then we have a slicer. So I want to connect the slicers to everything, whereby if I select any information, if you notice, it's only just this. So I want to connect the slicer. I will just do this. Just click on it and click on this drop down icon. You see apply to worksheet, and you see all using this data source. All using this data source. So any information I change, you will see a reaction. Okay, so that's it. Then also, if you want to get in terms of the, let's say you want to get in terms of the categories, you can just come down here, click on the drop down icon, and we go to filter. Then we pick in terms of categories. So by default, we have something here. Then as well, I will just adjust this. I'll convert it to a single value drop down, then adjust the space. So I'll just click this to clear all the selections and just drag it up here. Okay, so any changes that I make now, I have to connect to all the diagrams. If I click on again, that drop down icon, apply, then all using this data set. So if I make any changes, we have our response. So we have come to the end of Tableau. I hope you're able to understand how to create a dashboard.